Hi there. Today is January 20th, and I just met with my original oncologist, and all the news is good. And I'm just really emotional because he officially kicked me out of the cancer program, meaning I'm healthy, and they never tell you that you're 100% cancer free, but he gave me a 99% cancer free stamp today, and I'll take it. This has just been a really long fucking journey. And it's been so hard. But, you know, what I'm really just so incredibly grateful for are incredible doctors and nurses. And, you know, we're so lucky to have the healthcare system that we do. We're so lucky to have good people surrounding us. And, you know, he was my doctor when I had lymphoma, which was 2018. And I just absolutely loved him. He was such a wonderful man. And, you know, you have to go through some hard stuff when you have cancer. And he wasn't my surgeon. I had surgery here. But I can't remember how it all worked. I think I was diagnosed here in Prince Albert, rushed in for surgery because they had actually lost my CT scan, and when my doctor saw it finally, and I mean shit happens, right? But I just listened to my heart, and I just wanted to see, well, what is this lump, right? I didn't get the calls that anyway, I went to see my doctor, and as soon as he saw it, he rushed me into surgery. And so I was diagnosed there. That surgeon was absolutely incredible as well. And you know, Dr. Sabri at the cancer clinic, I think that, you know, then you get referred to the cancer clinic, and then you meet with them. And then I had all the tests and the bone marrow test. I remember he's the one that did the bone marrow test, and that's not a fun one to have at all. And I just remember him being so kind, and just so incredibly kind. And I don't know why I remember this so vividly, but I was very proud of myself at the time that I wasn't eating carbs. And he looked at me, he's like, but why would you not eat all the foods that God gives us? And I was kind of like, yeah, I guess that's a really good question. But I loved that he spoke so openly and honestly about his faith, and just really brought so much comfort to a really difficult journey. And yeah, so I don't know how many years this is, 2018. This is like 8 years they kept me in the system, which they don't usually do, I guess. But, you know, I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in synchronicities. I believe in our divine path. And, you know, I got to talk to him today, you know, virtually. So I got to see him as well. And I got to thank him and connect with him. And it was just so incredibly special. I didn't think that I would feel like this, obviously, after. But I'm just so grateful that I got to thank him because he was so kind. You know, my friend Crystal said the other day on my podcast, there's a difference between nice and kind. Nice people are nice when it works, but kind people dig in and do whatever they can to make you feel better. Kind people are genuine, loving, generous people, and he's definitely a very kind person. So I just want to share that I am healthy. I am happy. My life still has struggles and challenges, but we all do. But, after everything that I've gone through, what I know for sure is no matter what happens, I will get through it. And I truly believe that whatever the divine is, we all call it something different. We all envision it as something different, but whatever it is, it puts good people in front of us for a reason. And we don't always know the reason, but what I do know is my heart just feels so open and so grateful. And to be able to, have a few minutes with this incredible man and tell him that I've written books and tell him that I am spreading a message to help people, get through their struggles. And just to get the encouragement from someone like that to just keep going. Anybody who is trying to start a business knows how hard it is. It's a big leap. It's a struggle daily to believe in yourself. And I'm very, very fortunate that now one of my very best friends is my business partner. And we are not going to stop until we see this message spread so far and so wide. And what I'm here to share is really, truly how to heal what's holding you back. We all have different kinds of trauma. We all have different wounds, which creates different thoughts in our minds, different beliefs. And what I told Dr. Sabri today is what I'm really good at is, what did I say? I said that I want to help people because what I found was faith and what I found was strength on my journey. But not everyone is lucky enough to be able to dig in that deep for whatever reason. And because I did dig in that deep, it wasn't just one cancer journey. It wasn't just two cancer journeys. I was diagnosed with 6 different cancers in 6 years. 3 of them were skin cancer, so they weren't, life-threatening, but 3 of them required surgery, chemo, and radiation. It's a long story. Anyway, it's a long story. It's been a long journey. And I'm just really grateful that I'm alive. And, I shared on my podcast last night. I look like shit, but I don't even care. I shared on my podcast last night how after my first cancer journey, I moved to a tiny cabin because number 1, I couldn't afford the house that I was living in. But number 2, I had severe depression and severe anxiety, and I didn't know what to do with that. And the only time I felt good was when I was in nature. So I moved to a tiny little cabin, and my house sold 2 days later. But every single day, I made it my most important thing to sit in meditation and to listen to spirit, to feel it in my heart. And I don't even know how long it was, a year or so after I had moved, I was meditating and there was a voice that told me to check my breasts in the mirror. And I thought it was the dumbest thing ever, but I went to the doctor the next day because the voice showed up the next day and it's like, this isn't a joke here. Go to the doctor. And I had triple negative breast cancer. It was very fast moving, very aggressive. Had I not listened to that voice, I would not be here today. So I'm here to share why it is so important to be in the moment. And I'm not perfect at it. I'm not even good at it some days. But I'm consistent. And I consistently, every single day, spend time in the moment for at least an hour because being in the moment leads me, it guides me, it heals me. And that is what I'm here to share with any person on the planet who will listen. It's time to heal. It's time to really, truly heal what's holding us back. So have a great